Hi there, my name's John Stevens, and this is the second post on the new children's sermon blog, which uses items that I found from the dollar store. A way of making it cheap and easy to find in one area, and then tying it to one of the readings in the lectionary. This Sunday, January 20th, is the gospel text where Jesus is at the wedding at Cana and turns water into wine, and a sense of the surprise and the power of God. And what I'm excited about on this children's sermon is I get actually tie two blogs together, my children's sermon blog that uses magic effects and this one at the dollar store, because at the dollar store you can find magic. Yeah, so this at the Dollar Tree is a little magic kit, and it comes with a great magic effect. And so in this, what I'm going to do is take, this is a little vase and it's got a ball in it, and I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put it in my pocket. There we go. Now, in a moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cause the ball to travel back up into the vase. And so in a moment, that's what will happen. Now, at this point, a kid will point out that the ball's already traveled back to the vase. No, it hasn't. It hasn't traveled back to the vase. No worries, all right? So in a moment, I'm going to make the ball travel from here. I'm going to have it travel all the way back to the vase, all right? So in a moment, that's what's going to happen. No, the ball hasn't traveled back in there yet. It'll happen in a moment. Wait, you're telling me that it actually traveled back into the vase already? It did. It worked. That's surprising. I don't know about this. You know, in the gospel lesson, Jesus goes to the wedding at Cana, and there is a huge festival going on where they're celebrating this marriage, this wedding, and they run out of wine, and Jesus takes the water has the people fill up gallons and gallons and gallons of water, and he turns the water into wine. And people are amazed. They are amazed. Now, this is a little magic trick. This is exciting and it's surprising, but could you imagine the surprise, the amazement, the wonder of Jesus changing water into wine? God is up to something in our lives. And if God can change water into wine, I mean, this is a little trick, but if God can turn water into wine, what do you think God can do with us? God can take us and turn us into saints, turn us into people that are loved by God. You know, God has already done that. God created you and created me. God has claimed us. We heard last week that God claims us. This week we hear that God is full of wonder and surprise, and God wants to work with us. Isn't that fantastic? All right. So this is what I got from the dollar store this week, using this idea of surprise and eureka. And so this teaches you how to do it. It's pretty simple at the dollar store. All right. I appreciate you kind of stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week.